Hey there. This is a really cool technique to use when you're ready to rescue yourself from feeling the angst or the upset or the disappointment when you look around the world and people are doing things in really different ways than you would wish they're done. And it goes like this. Just ask yourself this question, or pretend I'm asking you. Is it possible that with your exact family of origin, your upbringing, the experiences you've had, your beliefs and your habits, the neighborhood you grew up in, the country you grew up in, and your level of consciousness right now? Is it possible that with all those things together, the perspective that you have makes sense to you? I was doing a training with a wonderful group of therapists, and it was an online training, and I asked that, and there was kind of like silence. And I said, it's not a trick question. I'm just, I'm curious. Is it possible to you that with all of your stuff, all of your experiences and history, that your perspective makes sense to you? And one of the people typed in, well, yes, of course. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? And then sort of everybody as a group, there was this pregnant, beautiful pause. And it's kind of like we all got it all at the same time. Like, it's your responsibility if you want to feel better and if you want to be a light being upon the planet. It's your responsibility to rescue yourself from feeling what can be really, really bad, feeling really bad, by looking at someone who's doing something differently than you would want them to, a whole country, a whole political side or the other, a neighbor, a legal system, someone in your family, anyone, anywhere, when you could feel yourself just be distraught, not only by actions that feel so off to you, but by that internal dialogue that kind of goes, how could you possibly think that? How can you possibly think that? How can you do that? How can you say that? And your job then, your responsibility as a light being upon the planet, as someone waking up to the power of your own consciousness, is to ask, is it possible that with that person's exact history, with their family of origin, with the community and the people that raised them, him, her, them, with their habits and their patterns, with their particular level of consciousness, is it possible that that perception that they have makes sense to them? And of course, the answer is always going to be yes, of course it makes sense. My perspectives make sense to me. Yours make sense to you, and theirs make sense to them. My name is Dr. Darcy Lord, and I'm a self love expert. And if you've been following me at all, what you know is that one of the things that is a self love practice, most important, is to care enough about how you feel to rescue yourself when you feel bad. Just try this for the next, honestly, 2 weeks. When you see somebody that you just think, how can you do that? How can you possibly think that way? Literally play a game with yourself and actually ask them, is it possible that with how they were raised, how they got treated, all of the circumstances of their life, who and what they drew into them. Is it possible that it makes sense to them? And then when you think, whoa, maybe they had some adverse childhood experiences, or maybe something yucky or unsafe or bad happened, offer compassion to yourself first when you're noticing things on the planet or in your small community or even in your household or your work environment, things that hurt your heart. Bring love and compassion to yourself first. Really be compassionate to the kind, loving being that you are, that it hurts your heart. Bring yourself compassion first, and then decide to offer that other person compassion as well. Everybody, everywhere, we want to feel safe. We want to feel loved. We want to be heard. We want to be understood, and we want to be valued. You can do this, and it matters. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you feel like these uplifting pieces could benefit you, also give me a thumbs up and share this with someone who you think it might benefit. I'll see you next time. Thank you.